Hello there everybody, and welcome to our PlayStation Cruise tutorial on how to start the London Underground tube train in Bakerloo. This is Train Sim World 2. It's a simulation of actual trains, and basically requires you to have a lot of skill and coordination, okay, as well as being able to pay particular attention to the environments around you. But I do know that there's many people who've had difficulty trying to start the tube train basically from the basic tutorial in the game. So I found an easy way around this, and I'm going to show you. Okay, so bear with me 1 second, and again, if you find this video interesting or useful, please like and share and subscribe. Okay, so here we go, and thank you for watching. Yes, these are the collection of trains that I already have. They're add-ons that you buy. They don't come with the game when you buy them. When you buy it, the only ones that come with the game are these three: the sand patch, I'm gonna say Schnickelfellum. Okay, so I reckon that's the German, basically that's the ice train. Okay, it's super fast. And you have this one, Bakerloo Water, the Underground, and this is the one that basically we're going to work on today. Okay, so I'm going to show you two problems. Okay, so first of all, when you launch the London Underground tutorial, okay, we'll just click on it here and let it load up. Yes, most of the train packs basically are all DLC. Okay, they are add-ons to the actual main game. So if you want to use other trains, you have to buy them as an add-on to the game. Some of them are not very expensive. So I've already started this tutorial, but I'm going to go back to the actual beginner's tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to come out of here. So simple things you need to know. Okay, when you're in a menu, when you're like this and you're pushing buttons and you want to go into a menu, you want to go back, you want to restart, okay, what you got to do is you got to remember that the commands or controls on the PlayStation, and this game is also available on PC, are not exactly the same. So my tutorial is regarding those who are playing this game on PlayStation 4. Okay, so what you do is, okay, if you find that basically you are being too slow, or you've overshot a station, or basically you just want to restart your scenario, your story, what you do is you tap the options button on your control pad, and it brings up this menu. Okay, and it gives you the details of the train, the length of it, the size of it, the year it was commissioned, it was put into operation, and the length of the train. Okay, so what you do then is you click L2 or L1 to go back to, okay, and once you're on the HUD guide, you just hold and press L1. Okay, and this little menu comes up on the screen: restart, settings, and main menu. Now, so if you want to restart a particular scenario that you're doing, you just hit restart. Now for the moment, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the main menu. Okay, and this is what we want. Alright, so we don't want to continue the journey that we were just doing. Okay, we go to explore. okay? And then what we want to do is, you see, you got the options for training, explore on foot, timetable, and scenarios. Well, the scenarios are your missions, okay, kind of. So is your timetables, okay? And explore on foot as well is there certain aspects of the game requires you to get off the train and go exploring on foot to find hidden gems basically that you can collect, or that you can other hidden missions that you can, or stories you can do. So we're going to go to the training, and this is where the problem is, okay? Because when you load up at the London Underground to start off with, you're loaded into basically the introduction, okay? So we're going to click on it. It's the introduction to introduce you to the train. So
Welcome to Train
this
Sim
is the
World
way
2,
it starts
an
for you.
immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from
Okay,
around
and
the
the
world.
guy's talking, so you just let him say what he needs to say. Press X to begin.
You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and
Okay,
count towards your
unfortunately you
overall
can't move till
experience.
he shuts up. There we go.
It is
Okay,
necessary to
so
be
we go
fully
through a few
observant of
basic
the
steps here.
surrounding
So
world.
we look up,
Practice by...
and we look down, just to, we look left, and we look right. Okay, done. Would you like to invert your vertical axis? Well, I just always click no for
Besides
that.
operating trains,
Okay,
there are
so
lots
he's
of
telling us to go
requirements
for
to
a walk
navigate on
around.
foot.
Okay, so
Try moving
I'm
around
bored
now.
walking, so I'm going to run. Okay, yes, if you need to know how to run, just let me know and I'll show you. But again, it's in the settings menu. You should be able to find it there, the way I showed you how to get into it. Hold options on your control pad. Yeah, it's like bringing us on a wild goose chase here.
This is one of many interactives to be discovered, but not all of them will be as easy to find as this
Mind the
one.
gap. Please take care when getting on and off the train. Okay. Where is a good place to join us? Okay, so we go. Yeah, it's a bit pointless this. So we go down here and we wait for the train. Yes, it's very realistic, guys, isn't it? So the train is just pulled up, so we run down to the end of the line and we get on the train. Okay, in you go. Take a seat.
You can pause the experience at any point and review previous and current objectives. Check it out now, then return to the game when ready.
So hit the pause button, okay, and then go back. There we go. Right, pause button again, guys, is your options button. Okay, so press triangle to stand up and walk up to this blue marker. Open this door. Okay.
A lot of time
Hey
will be
you,
spent
what are you doing in
operating
my train?
trains.
Get the
So
fuck
when
out of my
ready,
seat.
sit in the driver's seat.
Sorry, this train ain't big enough for both of us, you know. Get the fuck out. Hey you, move. I'm telling you, move. Get off. Shift your ass. Why you? Get out. Go. This is my train. I am kidnapping this train. I am hijacking this train. I'm going to joyride this train. Get out of my seat. Get out. Good. You know who's boss. Right, now. Okay, this is where the fun begins. Okay, I'm going to see if I can actually do it in this one as well, guys. So, there's a few steps you need to know. See here? Okay, so when you get on the train, right, you sit in the seat. Ignore what it's telling you to do, okay? Few basic steps that you need to do. or that you should do before you sit is, well, you got to sit down first, but then as soon as you sit down, press triangle to stand up. Okay, and then what you do is here, see this thing here, it's called a key. Now it should be able to access, there we go. So when you point your little dot or your circle on it and you hit X, nothing happens, but you kind of got to go kind of like off to the side of it a bit, where it'll bring up the thing again. You hit X and it brings up this thing on your screen, and then you use your left stick basically to turn it off, turn it on. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the train off. Okay, this is the actual main control of the train, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn it on again. So now the train's on. Alright, so now we're going to sit down. So then what you got to do then is, okay, this fella here, yes, he's got to be set to enter, okay, before you take off. And this here is the main control of the train. So and it's set correctly too. It's set to off and release. Alright, so what we're going to do is, okay, so it's telling us to hit this button here. Okay, so we hit that button there, and that stops the hissing.
A heads-up display has appeared on the right side of the
now
screen.
Now we've got to listen to this guy.
This is a guide to what the train
nothing.
is doing. This is the speed display. The white needle shows current speed. The red marker indicates the maximum permitted speed. This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate
yes, he's
forward,
talking
reverse,
about basically the what's on the clock on the bottom left-hand side of your screen there.
This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power control is in.
Press X to continue.
These are brake indicators. They show the state of various brake systems, allowing independent management of them.
And press X to continue.
In the top right are the signal and speed limit displays.
Lights basically on
These
the line.
feature an indication of what
like
is
the traffic lights basically,
and countdown distance to when they will come into effect. Some of these displays can be hidden via the settings menu for a more challenging experience.
Okay, and if you look to the right of your screen, also to the bottom of it, in the corner there, there's a thing that looks like a caravan basically sitting above a yellow circle with a hyphen in the middle of it. Okay, that caravan basically depicts basically the incline. Okay, that means basically when your train is going up on a hill. Okay, and when the train goes up on a hill, it actually slows you down. So what you need to do is, in order to get the train up the hill, you got to increase the power basically in the engine to get the train basically to move faster for you. Okay, and then once you're on a flat or on a decline, you just reduce the power and the speed. Up in the top right hand corner also, it gives you the distance you are away from the next marker, as well as basically from when the next when the speed that you need to be doing basically is going to change. Okay, so we've that done. So let's move on here. Okay,
this train is ready to go. Push the indicated handle all the way forward.
Okay, this is where the problem always occurred. Okay, this guy says, right, the train is ready to move, blah blah blah. Okay, push the handle forward and let's go. Okay, and this is what people were doing. They were moving the handle up that way, or they were trying to push it that way, and nothing was happening. Okay, so actually what you're supposed to do is, okay, train is on basically, what you call it? The handle is on, is on off and release. Okay, so first thing we got to do is you got to move this and put it in the forward position, right? Okay, because that's our direction arrow. That basically enables the train to go forward and to go backwards. So this thing is hissing, so we're going to hit this button here again, knock it off. Right, we're going to toot a horn. Okay, and hopefully this is what's supposed to happen. It's supposed to work. Okay, so it's on. Come on, come on. You're supposed to move the handle to shunt.
The Bakerloo line runs for just 15 miles.
Okay.
But along that length, it connects the suburbs of Harrow,
now,
the affluent districts of Maida Vale and Marylebone,
moving.
and famous places such as Baker Street, Oxford Street, and Piccadilly
right?
Circus.
So this is what happens, guys. The train just won't move. Even though you've the settings correct, the train isn't
The trains that
moving.
operate are the oldest on the network, taking their name from the year they were introduced, 1972 Tube Stock. They feature 7 carriages in 4+3
Now, if you
configuration.
don't want to be using the controls basically manually, you can use L or R2 and R1. R1 is to slow the train down, and R2 basically is to move the train into motion. So, as you can see in the right hand side, it's telling me basically what the train is, what the settings are at. Okay, and this, when I put the train into this setting, the train is supposed to move. Okay, but it's not. Okay, so that's something that the game makers might need to fix. Okay, so we're going to come out of this, okay, and we're going to try something different. So again, guys, so hit the options button, go to the HUD guide, hold and press L1. Okay, go to main menu, yes. Okay, and then what you do then is, okay, for some reason or another that's okay, so you've already done the training, okay, and for some reason or another it just isn't happening. Okay, so let's ignore that. Okay, so you're going to go to start journey. On your screen it's start journey, on my screen it's continue journey. Okay, now watch what happens here. So I click on continue journey, okay, and I click on continue life with underground. Okay. Right, guys, okay, so we're back. Okay, so this time we're back in the engine of the train. Okay, now remember basically that these are the steps that we did earlier and they wouldn't work. Okay, now watch. I just wait for that writing to disappear so I can move. Okay, so when you get hit on the tube, okay, the steps that you need to take. Okay, so in the top left hand corner is the time, current time, and the time that this train basically should be rolling out at. Okay, so again, okay, the master key is positioning forward. Okay, so all I have to do is move this guy, okay, down into release, off and release. Okay, then I just hit this, right, and then move it down into shunt. See? Okay, and the train moves. See, guys? Simples. So if it's not working in that tutorial, just ignore it. Just go straight in and just do a mission. And if you want to slow down, you just press R1. Okay? Alright, here we go. Down the dark alley where nobody goes. I wonder how many politicians are living down here. And then we slow down. Oh no, we continue on. Something's wrong with this now. I'm after bypassing 2 stations. Okay guys, I might have done something wrong. Something's not right here. Now we'll go to the next station, see what happens. I'm gonna try and stop here. Okay, let's open the doors and let people out. Okay guys, I might need to restart this. Something's not right here. So as I said, hold L1 and click restart. Okay, I missed out on something there. That's why basically, I mean, you have to be paying attention on this. Otherwise, this what the fuck? Sorry now. Excuse me, guys. Just getting weird messages on my phone. Right, okay guys, so here we go again. Let's do this again. Okay, so we're in forward, key selector. Okay, we're in forward, yes. Okay, and now we just move this thing down into off and release. Okay, so before you take off, you move that into off and release first. Okay, and then you see this button here, you push it. Okay, and once you've done that, then you shift your controls into shunt, and that enables your train to move. Whoa, that's what's wrong. Okay guys, wait, I forgot one vital detail. Okay, and if you want the train to go in reverse, okay, you over here by this door, there's a button there, look. Okay, you move that to cut out. Okay, and then you come down here and you move this fella into reverse, like so. Okay, and then you get this fella and you move it down into shunt. Actually, hold on, just make sure it's not cut out, it's cut in. Oh no, it is cut out. Okay, so the train is going backwards, right? So we're going backwards. That's it. Yeah, I failed because now I know what I didn't do. I don't think I've had enough coffee yet. So guys, yes, okay, I'm not an expert at this game. Okay, I've spent a week trying to tease out all the problems, most of the problems that beginners would come across with this game when they first start playing it, and there's a few little bugs in it. There's a work around them if you just know where to go to find them. Okay, so let's do this again. So first things first, guys. Okay, we wait for that writing to disappear. But now you know how to get a train moving. So, like, I mean, at least we've covered that much, and that's what this video is mainly about. Okay, so Right, let's so what we got here? Okay, so we go down here, forward, yes, shunt, open the doors, yes, okay. So yes, that's right too. You push left on your D-pad to open the doors on your left, and also push left on your D-pad to close the doors on your left. Okay, and then you push right to open the doors on the right and to close the doors on the right. But it only open the door adjacent to the platform that the train is actually stopped at, because we don't want any of the passengers falling off the train now, do we? And getting electrocuted on the line. Okay, so guys, we put it into off and release. Push our button. Okay, and apply the power. Just move it into shunt, and here we go. So today our first stop is in Kilburn, and we're due to be there at 15:33, which is in 3 minutes. So let's get going. And it also, if you look at the screen, it also tells you the distance you are away from your station. Yes, currently at the moment I am gone over the speed limit, but sure, hey, I need to get there on time. Ooh, it's dark. Now we know how Moses felt when the lights went out. Right, so we're coming up very soon. There we go. Ah, no, don't overrun the line. Jesus, stop. Now, here's what happens, guys, if you go too fast. You overshoot your station. Okay, again, we need to go back. No, don't unlock the doors. Close the right doors. Okay, I want to move that there. Move this fella into reverse so we go back to the station. And shift it down into push the button and shunt. We'll go back. Probably gonna run into another train, but sure, hey. And you push down on your left stick to toot your horn. And there we go. Okay, we're back at the station. Now I need to put her back in forward, and then this button over here by the door. Okay, I need to adjust that to cut in. Okay, now let's move forward up the platform a little bit. Okay, that should do. Open the doors. Right, close doors. Ready, and we go. So we'll get up to 10 miles an hour, cruising speed. Okay, and we hit it. There we go. So our next stop is Maida Vale, and we're 600 yards away from it. Sometimes it takes a bit longer to get to where you're going. go. The idea of this guy, everybody, is to stop at the platform. Okay? In other words, is to come to an abrupt stop at high speed at a platform. Sometimes you'll hit the marker, sometimes you won't. Sometimes you'll stop too soon before the marker, but that doesn't make a difference. Okay, so put it back into neutral, close the door. Door's locked. Wait, okay, and away we go. So we get shift up to 10 miles an hour, which is our cruising speed. 4, 3. Come on, give me 11, and we're away. Yes, and if you want to reduce your speed while you're in the tunnels, or while you're in transit, press R1 basically to put your train into 0. Okay, that helps reduce your speed. If it doesn't, basically then you hit it another notch, and you can see then basically the speed is starting to drop. Okay, and we're coming into our station pretty soon. Now we're cruising at 26 miles an hour, and should be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. There we go. Wow. Open the door. The passenger's in. Set it down to 0. And just keep an eye on the top right hand corner. That basically yellow circle tells you when to lock the doors. Okay. And I have my power set to 0, and we're away. Okay. We're up to 6. Okay, put it into second gear. Okay, and we're at 10, and into third. Alright, so here we go. I know it's a bit daunting basically watching a train going down a dark tunnel. Okay, but we're on our way to Paddington Station. And we're slightly over the speed limit. Need to reduce it. And we're going up on a hill. As you can see, the little caravan is on the rise. And here we go. Paddington Station.